And then the medulla is the pyramid. This is the base of the pyramid, and this is the apex of the pyramid. So that's medulla. This is one renal pyramid or medulla.
You know, Professor, I don't know we have that image on the left menu. I don't.
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
But you need to
There's-
identify it here.
Oh.
Do you have renal corpuscle?
Yes.
This is a renal corpuscle, another renal corpuscle, another renal corpuscle.
The whole structure.
Yes, the white
The
white
circle.
ball is the renal corpuscle. Renal, every one of this is renal corpuscle.
Is this a better one?
Yes, because this one is showing.
So this is basically this, but in a different model, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and here it's very small as well. So the artery and vein are called arcuate artery and vein. They make the landmark between cortex, renal cortex, and renal medulla or pyramid. So this is the base of the pyramid. So anything from here down is medulla, and anything from here to the capsule of the kidney is cortex. All nephrons are in the cortex. Some nephrons are up, cortical nephrons, 85% are cortical nephrons, and when they are near the medulla, near the pyramid, we call it juxtamedullary. Juxta means near medulla, juxtamedullary. This is juxtamedullary nephron. Do you see the nephron loop, how it's going deep in the pyramid? While this one is cortical nephron, high in the cortex. The loop of Henle or nephron loop is not going very deep. That is a collecting duct. The collecting duct receives urine from this nephron, from this nephron, from this nephron. Do you see all of this? One collecting duct is receiving urine from many nephrons. Because every kidney has over 1 million nephrons. And the nephrons are in the cortex only.
So the yellow or the white is the nephron.
The white balls are the renal corpuscle. The nephron is everything.
Okay.
Renal corpuscle, proximal convoluted tubule, nephron loop, descending limb, ascending limb, distal convoluted tubule, leading to collecting duct. So a nephron is all the renal corpuscle and all the tubules, proximal, loop of Henle or nephron loop, distal, and the collecting duct. That makes one nephron. This nephron here, afferent arteriole, efferent arteriole. Do you see the other side of the renal corpuscle? Proximal tubule, descending limb of loop of Henle, ascending limb of loop of Henle, distal tubule, distal convoluted tubule, collecting duct. Each distal will empty fluid into collecting duct. Fluid reaching the apex of the pyramid, which is called the papilla, renal papilla, that is called urine. It is surrounded by cup-like structure called the minor calyx. That is anything reaches minor calyx is urine because there is no chance to be reabsorbed back to blood. So two or three minor calyces join to make major calyx, or major calyces join to make renal pelvis. Renal pelvis will narrow down to become the ureter, taking urine to the bladder for storage.
Where would the efferent and the efferent be?
Look to this branch here. That's afferent. It enters afferent arteriole, capillaries, leaves as efferent. Afferent, these branches called glomerulus and leaves as efferent.
Oh, so like the
That's
little
afferent,
one.
that's efferent. Afferent has thicker walls than efferent. So this model is right.
So
Afferent,
the efferent are small ones.
yes, less diameter, smaller diameter. Because there is no need for blood to be under greater pressure. But the afferent will give us glomerulus, capillaries, and the blood has to be under good pressure to do filtration. Because that's the force for filtration, the blood pressure.
So the glomerulus would be the inside capillary?
The glomerulus would be this network of capillaries inside here,
Okay.
here or here. That's glomerulus. It's a network of capillaries. Okay? I can show you the other model here. Of course, this gland is showing, this model is showing the kidney. This is right kidney. That's medial border concave. That's lateral border convex. That is the renal pelvis and the ureter most posterior. That's why this is right. This is called the adrenal gland, the gland above the kidney. It's called the adrenal or suprarenal. Same thing. And this is the renal vein. This is the renal artery. This is the pelvis, narrows down to become ureter. Ureter takes urine down to the bladder for storage. Now, if I remove, open up the kidney in a longitudinal section, do you have cortex?
Yes.
That is the cortex.
The
The outside, just below the capsule. The most peripheral part, that is the cortex, cortical tissue. The cortex has the nephrons. All nephrons are in the cortex. And now do you see the pyramids? Renal pyramids. Pyramid, 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 pyramid. They make the medulla. The medulla is the pyramids. Do you see between one pyramid and the other pyramid, do you see how the cortical tissue has downward extension between pyramids? This is called the renal column. Do you have renal column?
Okay, I do have a question because you said renal medulla is the pyramids, but then it also says renal pyramid.
This is the renal pyramid,
Okay.
which is also, all pyramids make the medulla.
Okay, so
So the whole shape is the medulla, the whole shape.
All the pyramids make the medulla.
all the pyramids
All
together.
pyramids make the medulla. Every pyramid has a base facing peripheral and apex called the renal papilla. This is the renal papilla. That's the apex of the pyramid. Facing the hilum. This is the hilum of the kidney. So around the papilla is minor calyx. Around each papilla, minor calyx, cup-like structure to receive urine. Two minor join to make major calyx. Two minor join to make major calyx. All major calyces join to make big cavity called the renal pelvis. And the renal pelvis narrows down to become ureter. Take urine down.
Where's the renal pelvis? The inside?
Where number 4 is?
This is the renal pelvis from outside. This is the renal pelvis from the inside.
Okay. So the most center.
Here is the renal pelvis as well, the white cavity.
Okay.
That is minor calyx here. That's minor calyx here, minor calyx, minor, minor, minor. The minors join to make major. All major calyces join to make renal pelvis.
And then number 3 is the ureter.
That's ureter, yes. Number 1 is renal vein, number 2 is renal artery, number 3 is the ureter. Number 5 is major calyx. Is that a number?
That's a 4.
Another four.
4, that's renal pelvis.
Thank you.
Okay, bring me male and female reproductive.